Okay, hello and welcome to day 14, my first playthrough. Um, Sorry for being a little late today. Yesterday, I mainly did a lot of backtracking. I went back to the Crystal Peak area, found some new stuff there, and then I finally paid a visit to the grub nest, I guess, and the Forgotten Crossroads, and I had not done that yet since saving a lot of them, so I got a ton of money and some charms, and that was really fun. And then I just kind of stumbled on the Failed Champion, which is like the dream version of the False Knight, and did a bunch of attempts on that, and that's pretty much where we're picking up today. Let's see here. So, I want to try to... Just gonna start from scratch here. So I have 8 nodes. I just feel like maybe I can try taking Sprint Master off. There's a couple things I can try here. I feel like that's important. I really wish this took 2, and then it would be perfect. That's not gonna help. Not healing anyway. Okay. Stay steady and keep attacking. I do kind of want that, so... Or I could do the iframes one, potentially. I guess we'll just do this. So we'll try the faster dash. If this just isn't... Yeah, see, I feel like that's going to be really useful for this fight. Yeah, these things are terrible. So those guys just explode as soon as you attack them. It's fine. I'll just lose to the boss and just get my health back. So now we're really zoomy. I kept the long nail, right? Yep. Recoiling, and then we got that. So the only thing I don't have is the quick slash. Let's see if that affects things. Okay. Just adjusting something. Okay. Oh, it gives you your health. Okay. Alright. We can still get 2 hits in. That's good. this faster dash is really good for this. Shit. That was an okay little warm-up attempt. Those silly guys. Oh, that would have missed me. No. I gotta unequip that thorn move. It like kind of stutters you when it activates, and that kind of throws me off. I feel like it like pauses you in place for a second, which isn't good for this. So we'll have to remove that for something else. That was my best attempt yet. Shit. Alright. Oh, I think we got it. Yeah, I had not gotten him to the third phase yet, but I'm going to take off that thorn move. But yeah, definitely the quicker dash is really helping. Yeah, because I was doing well the whole time. There was just that one time in the middle I took a ton of damage. I think I would have had it if that hadn't happened. What else? Is there anything else that... I don't think that does anything. Charge the dream nail faster and collect more soul. That's just when focusing soul. It's kind of useless because I'm not really, I'll just put that on. I'm not even like trying to heal in this fight, but I don't think it really matters, but whatever. I just feel like when that thorn move activates, it throws off like my groove. Like, it just kind of distracts me. I guess that's why these are here, in case you fall like that. Does that. Most of the time the jumping is so predictable, but every once in a while I'm just not quite in the right spot, and he breaks the pattern. God, twice in a row. Alright, I'm gonna restart. Yeah, he breaks the pattern. But I feel like if I can get to the other side really fast, he always dashes and jumps. Just a bad start. I love that these fights are just instant restart. I think that was just like such a... That was such a key decision. I wonder if in development they weren't at first and they changed it. Because if I had to walk back to the fight every time, I probably just wouldn't do it. Or at least I would wait until later in the game when I have I'm like fully powered up and everything, but I wouldn't attempt it now because it would just get too tedious. So that was such a smart decision. For these like tougher bonus fights. Wasn't quite right. Okay. Really wish I could equip the fast nail, and that would be perfect. I'd probably keep that like set on the whole game if I could do that. Just like all the fastest movement in the game. Last attempt just went so well. It's so slow. I love how the music evolves at the with each phase. It's like more dramatic. What just happened? Man. Damn. Always love when they start with a jump. Okay. Oh. Just feel the impact so much when you get hit. It's really just like such a like, you messed up. Like it's such a bad feeling. really know when you get hit in this game, that's for sure. A lot of games have a big sense of impact when you hit an enemy. I don't know if I've ever quite seen a game that has such an impact effect when you get hit. It's definitely an interesting choice. I knew I was gonna hit it. It's so hard when you're like just in the zone and you like see the disaster coming, but don't quite avoid it. Man, that was like some kind of input issue. That's bad. No, I shouldn't have moved. Damn. Oops. Stop there. Shit. And I really thought I had them. That second attempt, if I just had more health, I think I would have had it. I just had like such a good like pattern. That would avoid me. Cool, like catching them midair like that. That sucks. Got stuck. Alright. there's any point. It's just, there's no time to heal. Except when he does that. I just thought of that. When they're doing that attack in between phases, that's the time to heal. Yep, that move always... When they don't jump all the way to the other side, that always gets me. But I just thought... something I want to try. Yeah, this is 2. Okay, so that we can still get a longer nail. So I didn't even think of this. This is great. Actually, when I came back here, I was just going to try replacing the Mark of Pride with the quick slash, because I was like, I'm usually pretty close when I attack them anyway. And I just remembered I had this other one that's 2, and that's 3. So yeah, this is perfect, actually. This is like... because that's longer. I think it's long enough. So I think this is ideal. I forgot I had that, because again, I just have the better version, but I guess this is cool. There is a purpose to both of them, because... depending on what you work with. There's a really interesting dynamic with the charms. You have so few notches and you gotta like work with them strategically. Cause I got the Mark of Pride first, and then I was like, well, what's the point of having the long nail now? But well, this is the point. Cause it depends what charms you have equipped. I'm just gonna restart. Immediately got the bad rock spawn here. Slash is so nicer. Gotta move a little bit forward. If they're not dashing forward, that's what you gotta do. Unless they just do it immediately and catch me off guard. Just have like this tickle, like a little cough that's distracting me. I'm gonna restart. That's what I like to see. Start with the jump. Okay, alright. Restart, restart, restart. I really had them that second attempt, if I can just do that again. So unclear when they're gonna hit you or not sometimes when they do that. You just gotta take a chance sometimes. When they jump twice in a row, that it always catches me off guard like that. Damn. I'll restart. Sucks. Alright, restarting. I must just not be moving fast enough. He was so consistently doing the dash and jump before, and now they're not. One second. I'll just restart. Restarting is just so quick. It's just... I need the health for the later phases. It's just like a time issue at this point. I don't want to take all the time getting to the later phases just to like... with 3 health, and then they just kind of get a bad like rock spawn and then just die, and it's like, okay. If a little bit of a buffer, better. Doing that anymore. It's so weird. It's like the whole strategy I've been doing yesterday and today just suddenly isn't working. It's so strange. He was so consistently dashing and jumping. Like, was it a coincidence? Because that would be wild. I think I'm just not being fast enough with it. He was so consistently doing the dash and jump as I went to the left and right. And now, like, they just keep doing, like, they're just not doing that. They're jumping back, they're just doing that move, and it's just getting me. My whole strategy just falling apart. Yeah, like, what is happening? Like, come on. My whole strategy just... It's like the game learned. Alright, that's good. Yes, do that. Please, do that. I'm not going fast enough. Damn it. I just want to test that. Just hit him once. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not foolproof. Just getting the worst patterns now. It's just like such a classic example of like I jumped into the game and I was just like, I'm so ready, let's do this. I died once, and then the second attempt I got further than I've ever gotten. I was like halfway through the third phase, and then since then it's just been like struggle. Like, I've not even got to like his second phase in a while now. God, great, yeah. I don't even think I had like the quick dash badge. Or no, I think I did equip it. I can't remember. I was gonna say, I think on that second attempt, I'm not even sure I had this quick dash move equipped. Not dashing. I gotta try to not hug the wall so much, 'cause that's when he gets me. Heal. Oh, I don't have any. Heal. What happened? Oh my god. Ah, fuck. Oh my god. Heal just in case. God damn. Oh no, the first one of these I didn't talk to. I think I just immediately used the dream nail on them. I don't think I talked to them. I don't know why I didn't do that. That sucks. I wanted it, the strength to protect the others. When I saw that knight sleeping, safe in his big armored shell, it wasn't madness that drove me to it. I just wanted it. But in the end, if strength cannot save you, then what can? Or maybe I did talk to them. I forget. I probably did. I don't remember them having dialogue. Alright, we got it. Yeah, that was definitely... I'm not gonna kill their brothers. Live your lives. Yeah, that, yeah, so it's just funny. Once, because I thought I had this cheesy strategy where I'd run to the left and I'd run to the right, and I thought I was, like, manipulating their behavior into jumping. Doing that dash and jump every time I did that. And then that was working. That was working yesterday, to a point. Obviously, not completely. And then just kind of stopped working. It's like the game caught out. I was trying to cheese it, and then I was like, all right, I just need to get good and like actually like fight the boss. Like actually like be more aggressive, get in its face. And I feel like in a lot of cases, this game rewards that playstyle. It rewards being a little more aggressive. Especially because a lot of the bosses have a ton of health. They're pretty tanky. Um, like that. I don't even know what happened. I guess it has like a pinch attack right at the end. Because I thought after the third time it like fell down and reveals its true self or whatever. I thought that was it, but then it like did this super attack and then the floor crumbled. I think it did that the first fight too. I just couldn't remember that part, but yeah, just doing it more aggressively. I don't know. I just like got in the zone, and I just feel like you just get a sense for like when they're gonna jump. I don't know. It's just like I don't know if there's like really subtle tells, but somehow I just had a sense when they were gonna jump, when they were gonna do the floor attack, and I just like got in the zone. But yeah, it was a lot more fun once I was like a bit more aggressive with it and stuff instead of playing it so incredibly safe. Um, and yeah, like I'm sure it wouldn't be. I'm sure maybe it might go a little quicker or be a little less intense maybe if I got some more like health masks and upgraded my nail again, which I should probably go do now because I have so much money now. But yeah, still a really fun fight. Just took a while. We got it though, and I was really hoping. I'm hoping I can do this within like the first like hour of stream. That would be good. Like I'd be satisfied with that. Just giving this another hour. I was hoping I wouldn't be stuck here for longer than that. A thick orange mist fills these walking corpses. It has a sweet, sickly taste to it. I find it foul. After you kill these creatures, I suggest you do not eat them. One second. Sorry about that. Okay, now I just gotta chill. Just want to do some chill exploration now after that. I think there's some shops I gotta go do. Oh, boy. Alright, so I think I actually really like this kind of loadout. I might keep it on for a while. I'll try it. Oh, whoops, I always do that. So I think... Probably, let me check my notes. I can't remember what the blacksmith said. But like how much the next nail upgrade costs. Oops. Actually, I should probably go to the seer too. Or not, whatever they're... I can't remember what they're called, the dream essence person. That might be what they're called. There's another nail master somewhere too. I didn't do. I don't know. My notes are so messy. I'll just go there. Probably the quickest. Do some shopping. I have a couple ideas where I'm gonna go next, but we'll see. It's not there. I really like this area. I feel like I haven't explored a lot of it. Unless it's just like a smaller area. Oh, you know what? I'm going the wrong way. Trying to get back to the city, so it's like where the maybe I shouldn't have gone to this station actually. Yeah, there's not really a quick transport there. Trying to go back to the blacksmith. I really like this area. Just the way the mushrooms are drawn and stuff looks really nice. Also reminds me of like when I was just kind of just starting this game. I feel like that's something. I'm gonna write that down. I remember seeing that earlier. There's like a weird tub or something over to the right. Maybe it's like an overturned mushroom cap. There's been a couple things in this game that they're just like weird objects that I found. There was one in the the Hallownest edge, or the Kingdom's Edge area. It's almost like a mirror, like underground. Actually, the area it was in looked like this. It looked like mushroomy, so I wonder if it's like connected somehow. I also forgot I could swim on that. I don't have my... What is up there? See, this is what really bothers me about the map system in this game, is like... I'm gonna have to, like, if I want to find every little badge and every little charm and stuff, I really just have to comb every single area again, because the map just fills in wholesale. It doesn't fill in... It doesn't, like, let you know if there's, like, a little corner of a room you've already been in that you haven't gone to like this. So I do think that's definitely a flaw with the map system. Because unless I'm missing something, like... Maybe I can, like, buy something eventually that, like, tells you where the charms are, though I think that would be kind of boring. That would kind of, like, ruin the exploration. But maybe if you're just trying to tracking them down at the end of the game, I don't know. If you're just trying to do that. But... yeah, because I feel like a lot of Metroidvanias will fill in each map, like, square by square, so you know when there's a little corner you haven't been in yet. But... I digress. Just a little nitpick I have. I also don't... Also, while I'm complaining, I do think that having to equip the... I was thinking earlier in the game, I think it's a really interesting choice that you need to equip something to make your icon appear on the map. And I really do admire how this game takes a lot of risks with its design. There's a lot of little aspects to the design of it that I've never quite seen before in a game, and they're different. And I appreciate that, but they're not all going to work out, at least, you know, for everyone or for me, necessarily. You know, some people they might. But, well, a lot of it I have kind of appreciated and think is cool in some cases. Like, it is kind of a neat idea that you draw in the map yourself when you sit at a bench. But I have kind of, I think, come to the conclusion that I think the reason they did that, the reason they had it so you bought a charm to, bought this to make your icon appear on the map is because they wanted to encourage not constantly looking at your map and just focusing on, like, exploring and getting lost in the world. And I think that's why they kind of made this more of, like, a choice. So, like, it encourages players to not prioritize, like, having an icon on the map. But for me, I already just don't buy the maps, and I already just, when I get to a new area, I just don't like having a map at all, and I just like getting lost. So when I do eventually need a map, and I eventually buy them, it's because I specifically want to, like, you know, finish looking at every little nook that I missed in an area. So for me, it's just kind of like a nuisance that, like, I'm finding that, like, when I do finally pull out a map and I want to use it, I just realize, like, oh, I forgot to equip the Wayward Compass because I never have it equipped because I don't use the map often. So I just kind of... It's like, okay, I just have to, like, go back to a bench now and equip it, and I have to unequip it again. So for, like, my playstyle, it just doesn't really work. It's just like an extra little chore that doesn't really make a lot of sense. So yeah, it's a slight annoyance. It's not a huge deal, but yeah, it's just a slight gripe. But yeah, I'd be really curious to hear, like, the exact thought process behind them making that choice, and, like, I'd be curious to hear if, like, other people have a different opinion on it, like, oh, like, they actually really like it because of this or that. Like, I'm totally open to hearing, like, a different take on it, because I do think it's an interesting choice at the very least. Let's see. Just equip that for now. Because yeah, right now I'm just trying to find my way to a specific place, and then it's like, forgot to equip the thing, so I just gotta backtrack. It just kind of like, I just feel like, at least for the way I play the game, there's no real need for it. It's just like, yeah, but anyway. So I gotta go down, right, and then up. It's probably a closer transport to get there, but a lot of the stag stations I haven't unlocked because I never have any money. Now I have a ton of money. There's something up there. I wonder if that was money earlier, maybe. I should probably take my first break. I didn't realize the time. Keep pressing the wrong button there. Yeah, I want to prioritize getting the stronger nail. I just feel like it's going to make the bosses a bit less tanky. Just kind of what I prefer. I've said this in previous streams, but I kind of like a glass cannon approach to a boss where it like it's fast and it hits hard and it's tough, but it just doesn't take like forever to kill. Most of them have been alright, just obviously these dream bosses are like a bonus thing, so can I not? Really? Why? Seriously? Like, that was a cool moment when it closed behind you when I first went in here, but it's pretty annoying. Well, I don't even know how I'd get back to the guy now. I don't even know. That's just gonna be like so much navigation. I guess I'll just not do it. It's kind of a bummer. I am curious. I love exploring this world so much, right? And the movement is really fun, moving around. Typically in games, I don't mind traversal. It's actually one of my favorite parts of it, but we'll see as I unlock like the whole map. I am finding sometimes when like I just, on kind of the rare occasion so far when I do just kind of want to get to point A to point B, it's like a bit of a pain. I feel like it's often there's not quite a, something's not quite as close as I want it to be, or I'm kind of glad there's no like straight up super convenient fast travel. I think that's very intentional, but yeah, this is probably some stag station or something I just haven't unlocked. So I'll hold my I'll hold more complaining for now, but I just think it's a, I'm going to like Deep Nest. I don't want to go this way. At least right now, I'm a little slightly peeved that that door is just locked, and it's like, okay. Because I'd have to go... Yeah, I don't even know. I didn't unlock the stag station down in like the ancient basin or whatever, because I didn't have money at the time. And I haven't even explored the whole city, so I don't really even know how I'd like find my... I'd have to go down into the city, like back up through the sewers, I guess. I really don't know. And like he's just right there. Like you just go in there, you go down, and he's to the left. Oh well. I guess I'll go by. There's like the charm person. Actually, I need to take a break anyway. I think I'm still just like recovering from that boss too, so yeah, I think it's a good time for a break. So I'll be back about 5 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Okay, what was I doing? Right, so I was gonna go back. Whoops, wrong place. Yeah, I was gonna go back to the charm shop, because I remember I unlocked like a special charm. Okay. go. Traverse through hell here. Always fun. Let's see. I can go to the right and down. Okay. Alright, not too bad. I bought all her charms, so there's like a special one that unlocked. I think it was like 800. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, once you won 40 I forgot about that. Okay. So is that all of them? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's all of them. Alright, so you gotta get all the charms. God. The enemies are just... they're just all just so funny. Like, developers must have just had such a blast recording. Like the voice acting is really like cute and fun in this, but like all the noises the enemies make are just so, like, what's the word? Like, not over the top, but just like 11 out of 10. Like, they just went all in with them, and I love that. Right, I did want to go up and check the egg, actually. I should do that before I forget. Because I haven't done that since everything got infected. My favorite enemy for these things. That and anything that explodes. Well, those do explode when you kill them. Okay. So I'll probably go check out the egg, and then I'll probably just go back to Dirtmouth, and then, maybe I'll buy some stuff there. Just run. That's where I want to be anyway. And then we'll just take the stag station from there to go somewhere. Could go back to the city, or a couple other places. Well, there's still a lot of places I can like backtrack to, but there's one place in particular. It's in Fog Canyon that I want to go check out again. A little nervous to go in here, but damn. I feel like I should be wearing like a hazmat suit. I'm just, I'm like hesitating because I'm like worried this is going to be like a do you want to fight the final boss early situation? Probably not. I mean, I have no idea. I'm just kind of guessing that once you open this or whatever, it's going to be like the end of the game, maybe. There's not much I can do. Okay. Alright. So we can't get the charm yet. Can I like just go up this way? Oh, that's so cool, man. I love this stuff. They did such a good job, like, again, rewarding exploration, rewarding just, like, poking around when you don't expect to find something. I'm always finding something, like, way earlier in the game. I went to, what was it? Yeah, this area was like, I just went back to the very beginning of the game. I was like, I want to go back to like just the hole you fell in. I was like, I wonder if I can climb that now, maybe. And I just ended up finding like a little secret passage into the Howling Cliffs, and it was just a whole other area. I just love that. You're always finding something. I just like thought to do that. I feel like that would be so easy to miss. Alright, what did this guy have again? Yeah, why not? I wanted to go back down to the blacksmith and try to upgrade my nail further, but I tried going in through the door, the original passageway that I went to the capital, but it was shut, which is a little annoying. I kind of wish you could just hit the switch again and open it again. It was like a cool thematic moment when I first went in there and it closed behind me, but I do kind of feel like you should be able to just hit the switch and open it once again. Because I'd have to go like all the way around. I don't even really know, because I have not mapped out any of those areas. There's still a lot left there I need to explore, so. As it turns out, I do actually have one more of these shards left. Very last one. I feel bad charging you so much for the previous shards, especially because it means I have to charge even more for this one. It's pretty funny. Any map stuff. I can buy...
Bapanada.
Yeah, I don't want to get the City of Tears map yet, because I like to... Still have a ton left there to explore, I feel, and I don't want to ruin the mystery of it. I've probably seen most of the Ancient Basin, but... Yeah, I just don't... I always, like, go through all those. I just don't really need any of it right now. Okay. Well... Guess we'll just go somewhere. It's good to have some money on me, because I keep running into these stag stations, and I can never afford them. I do that every time. Oh, this is near the guy. Oh shit. Okay, I'm silly. This is near where I want to go. So it's, never mind, never mind. I still kind of think you should be able to open that door, but it's not actually a big deal. I completely forgot I had a... Yeah, I was gonna say, I just feel like that's... It feels weird to, they would make you go, like, all the way around. Whoops. So were they over here? No, let's see. What's the quickest way? Love the music here. It always catches me off guard how it, and the way the rain, when you're inside, it's softer. It always catches me off guard how like they layer on the instruments as you go in like the outdoor areas. Banning another lovely spam bot. They're always offering the best viewers. Not more viewers, or the most viewers, the best viewers. I'm not really sure what that means. What makes them the best? Oh yeah, right. Could probably sell some stuff.
Velmi Artred.
Oh damn, I have a lot of stuff. Okay.
Boris son? Gian.
A Wanderer's Journal? You have a knack for finding these. Corpses must be frequent on your journey. No doubt your nails created many more.
Velmi Artred. Oh, Paul.
Another Wanderer's Journal, eh? This journal is of traditional stone type. Text endures well upon it. In its declining age, the city switched from stone to parchment woven of spider silk. That's a cool detail. It's a small tragedy, but the moisture in these towers has rendered most of those texts illegible.
Velmi Artred.
That's sad. Trying to think if I'll come back, because I don't think I need that much. And I don't want to just risk losing it all. What's that? Oh, I got it. So nice to be able to phase through enemies like that. Oh. What does that sign mean? Maybe it's the blacksmith. Nope. What do these guys say? Yeah, whatever. So looking at the background, the way the mushrooms kind of like arch over the city is really cool. And as you get closer to the mushroom area, I love how the areas like transition, bleed into each other like that. Here we are. It's like some of the shopkeepers have like
Ranjo Stenja.
you can like talk to them and then you can like listen to them separately. I see you have some pale ore, a rare fine metal that. Give me the ore and some geo for my efforts, and I'll reforge your nail to make it stronger. Let's do it.
Jonsha.
As you wish. I'll get to work then.
Garadel Akari.
There we go. The reforging is complete. I've added a channel to your nail. It should cut much more efficiently. You'll find it stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its blade against your foes. Cool. A cleft weapon of Hallownest. The blade is exquisitely balanced.
Vendasu.
Give 2 pale ore. Okay, I probably could before that.
Donja.
Do I have? How much pale ore do I have? Oh, I do. I could absolutely just go do this. Why not? We gotta get back to that. It's fine, I can test it along the way. Oh, it's okay. Is there... I just noticed their sword, like, sticks out of the water still a little, I think. How do I get back? Oh. That's a nifty little shortcut. Here we are.
Velmi Artrit. Boris' son? Gian.
You heard that saying about stone journals? If danger lurks close by and your nail is dulled with wear, just swing your journal at your foes with blunt and deadly flare. It's a good one, isn't it? And accurate. They sure have a heft to them.
Velmi Artrit.
Velmi Artrit.
Kachael Liasoki.
What's that? A wanderer's journal? There's so many of these now. Once I get around to deciphering them all, I'll be the preeminent scholar on Hallownest dead.
Velmi Artrit.
I still have one of these.
Kachael
A
Liasoki.
Hallownest seal? You're a talented collector, all right. The best I've met. If you keep at it, I worry I'll run out of space in the shop.
Velmi Artrit.
Okay, so that costs 2,000. I want to have a little bit more with me.
Oh, Paul.
Just like noticing too, I was thinking this earlier too. Even the animation on the menus, like the way they almost like draw into existence. And I was noticing like this character has a little icon at the top of the menu that kind of has a little animation when you sell stuff. It's just really nice. Have you visited the remnants of his palace? It's down below the city in the bedrock of the kingdom. Must have been an impressive sight in its time. Now there's nothing left. It's a strange thing, though. There are no signs of conflict around the area. It's as though the whole place just vanished.
Velmi Artrit.
Some unexpected major lore there. Write that down. So I'm pretty sure I have been there. I think he's talking about there's like a big empty room, and I kind of guessed that was maybe the king's palace earlier. And there's like a door, but nothing else. And then in front of it, there's some kind of like knight, or I think maybe the king themselves possibly, but they're like, I try to dream nail them, but they have like a shield around them. King's Palace. Disappeared. Without struggle? Question mark. Oops. Sorry, I was like reaching for my notebook and got all tangled in my microphone cable. I don't remember collecting this. Oh, this seems like a steeple egg. It is actually a purchased relic from before the birth of Hallownest. Okay, so I'll have 1,000 extra. It's probably good. Maybe... Yeah, that's good. In case I lose it, which I'm prone to doing. That's so nice. Music kicking in. It's cool you can see on the buildings in the background, they have like the same windows as the buildings that you're inside, so it really, I mean, it's like obviously they do, but it's still just, it just makes it gives the world more of like a connected feel when it's like, oh, like I'm exploring buildings just like those ones in the background that have like the same windows and everything.
Ah, Ranjo Stenja.
Ah, Ranjo Stenja. Let's do it. Let's get the master nail.
Jonsha.
1069. Nice.
Garadel Akari.
Here we are. The reforging is complete. I've modified the nail to spiral form. A very tricky task it was. You'll find it stronger than ever before. Off you go now. Cut your way forward. Coil nail, a powerful weapon of Hallownest, refined by beyond all others. I wonder if it's faster, or just probably not.
Vendasu.
If you give me 3 pieces of pale ore, I can forge it into your nail and make it stronger still. Damn. Okay. So not fully upgraded yet. I kind of thought that might be the strongest one. So I need 3 pieces of pale ore. Alright, that was worth the trip. Okay. So we're already in the city. I do feel like the city is like the main area right now that I've seen like the least of, at least that I've discovered, but there is another area I'm kind of close to, I've been curious about, so I'm going to go there. Let's take 3 hits. It's funny that I upgraded that nail after beating the failed champion. Probably would have helped with that fight. Hey Colby, what's up? Good to see you again. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day today. Just trying to get my bearings here. I think we want to go this way, perhaps. Keep going up. Yeah, I think you were here yesterday when I was fighting that the failed champion. I did get it. I did took about an hour at the start of stream, but I did finally beat it. My kind of like cheesy strategy of beating it to the left and right kind of stopped working, and then I just was like, I just went into like gamer mode, and I just was like, I gotta just be more aggressive with it, and just kind of like got in the zone, and was able to do it, thankfully. Now I just upgraded my nail, so that'll probably make the bosses a bit less tanky going forward. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I felt like I felt like I could manipulate their behavior to keep dashing and jumping, but maybe I just wasn't doing it fast enough, or eventually that kind of just like stopped working. They kept like stopping short and like jumping and hitting me with their club. They just kind of weren't doing the they just got like more unpredictable. So I had to figure something else out. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm good with... Oh, another thing that really helped with that fight that I figured out is... Probably take that off now, actually. I was using the Mark of Pride, which takes 3 notches. I forgot I had this that takes 2. So I was able to equip like all the speedy moving charms, like the Sprint Master and the Dash one, and along with this. So it's not quite as good as that, but it's still... I was able to equip like all the fast moving stuff along with this. I just forgot I had 2 charms that increase your nail length. Yeah, right now, yeah, as you can see, I'm actually going to go change them. Because I'm going to start exploring again. I've been kind of like just like doing maintenance, like going to the shops and stuff since being that boss. Just getting a sip of water. Okay, so we want these 3, yes. And I want the, yeah, I like that one. What's this again? I do like that one. I guess I could do that again, but... Gathering Swarm is always good. Let's do that. Alright. So I'm on a mission now. I really haven't seen much of this Fog Canyon area. There's this really just like lush, I think it's in here, this like lush area full of greenery. Okay, it's not this, but I can go here, so let's see what this is. Yeah, no, it is this. What is this? Yeah, I've wanted to come back, like, the plants and stuff, in this area are just, like, so... I love this aesthetic. What is this? Cool. Awesome. Attacks by firing sharp spines from its body. Yeah, I was really hoping... I kind of like went to like the edge of this area. I was really hoping this would be a full area that looks like this. I absolutely love this aesthetic. It's just so cool looking. I have so many of those, and I still have no idea what they're for. Oh, yep, just taught me that. It's called Queen's Garden, so I've heard a lot about the king, but not a lot about the queen, which is interesting. Wonder what that's about. The music's really nice here, too. Ah, tiny warrior, then you too come to test yourself against that traitorous tribe? A deadly bunch they are that roost within these glades. I'd once have stayed well clear of them, but your actions have shown me the truth of it. We must face down our fears or be defeated by them. If we both make it through, we can swap stories of our adventures. I'd look forward to that. Stay alive, my friend. Whatever you seek in here, I'm sure that tribe won't look lightly on our intrusion. So this is interesting. So it's kind of like another tribe, like the Mantises, maybe. And that's a good follow-through, because the last time I saw this character, Cloth, they kind of had been cowering and stuff. And then they said, like, all right, that's it. Like, I gotta show more courage and, like, step it up. The next time you see me, I'm gonna be more brave. And that's kind of what we're seeing here. So that's interesting, because I wonder... Maybe it just happened to work out, or I wonder if they say different things depending... Or say the same thing no matter where you find them first, or... if their dialogue changes, I don't know. Oh, it is. They look like mantises. Interesting. Yeah, Mantis Petra lurks amongst foliage and attacks by flinging wind scythes from a distance. So there's another Mantis tribe. Interesting. So they probably have their own version of that Mantis Lords fight, maybe. Yeah, Cloth. They're another one of the recurring NPCs I find everywhere. Can't go up. Shit. So nice looking. I want to turn off the HUD here. Yeah, something about this aesthetic. I loved Green Path too, but there's something about just the color. It's just so like soothing, kind of like it's kind of like dreamy, kind of like dreamlike. Such a vibe. love all the lanterns, like the ones that are more like blurred out in the background and stuff. Okay, we got a bench up here. Looks like Map Man too. Breakable, I wonder. Oh. Sometimes the spikes blend in with the environment. Whoa. Caliph and Farah. Orthop. Caliph and Farah Orthop by Juan Eduardo Peña. Put them down. Okay, I'm writing down all the characters I meet. I have a notebook. I'm writing them all down. And all the lore stuff I come across. Oh, tell them I said hi. I hope you're all doing well over there. Yeah, I hope you're feeling okay. It's good to see you, Rick, as well. Welcome in. Isn't this just the most intriguing place? So many discoveries waiting to be made. We're about to set off ourselves, though we can't seem to agree on which way to head. It's led to something of an argument between us. We should really stop squabbling about such petty things. Left or right, which way is best? It should be a simple thing, yet we're always at odds. Can we, oh! Wait, I didn't want to do that. Oh. Shit. Why did I just absorb them? I just wanted to... Sometimes it like lets you hear people's thoughts. Let's talk to you. Have you heard of Hallownest Queen? That's so funny. I was just saying I've barely heard anything about... I've heard so much about the king, but I've barely heard anything about the queen. Whoops. Oh no, I missed that. Shit. What did he say? I'll check the VOD later. Now some vicious types are crawling all over the place and the plants have grown wild. As inhospitable as it is, I've enjoyed my travels here. Care to see my efforts? Nope. Yes, I agree.
Oh, not one.
Can you say... Damn, I feel like he just said... I'm really curious about the queen. I just like missed some lore stuff he said there. I'm gonna make a note. Just making a note of the timestamp because I want to check the VOD and see what he said. So yeah, when I'm in a new area, I prefer not having a map as long as possible. I just like to, that looks intense. I want to see if those characters reappear. Yeah, I just love getting lost in the areas and just the, adventure of it all. Damn. That's so weird. Like, I feel bad doing that. Let's just never... I wonder if you can do that with all the ghosts. Oops. Overpriced. Yeah, I never buy them anyway. I usually will buy them back in the town, like I said, because I just kind of prefer not to have a map for a while. So yeah, I haven't really been thinking about their prices. But yeah, I guess if you do really want a map, they are a little expensive. Things cool in the background. Alright, 9:20. Oh, did I look at that? Yeah, I think we're good. So that's like the king's like statue back there. Let's keep going. I think we went down there. Oh. Oh, jeez. Guess they come out of the wall now. This reminds me, I was saying this aesthetic because, again, because all the environments kind of bleed into each other. I saw some of the aesthetic of this area in the Fog Canyon. Just kind of like the edge of this environment, I guess. And it kind of reminded me of a level in Yoshi's Island for Super Nintendo. It had like a similar... There was like this level that was really like lush vegetation. And now down here I can't help thinking of like Donkey Kong Country with like the bramble levels. So that opened that gate. Oh. Cool. Looks like I can fall down there, but maybe not. Got one of those, okay. Damn. Spike hitboxes always get me. Oh well. Alright. Always feels really nice to like platform quickly in this game. So I almost wish there were more just like pure like platformy challenges. Crystal Peak had a lot of stuff like that, which I liked. Element, nice. So there's a door over to the right. Just keep wandering. No. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Okay. Good save. Someday I'll avoid their attack. Oops. Go up or to the right. Jeez, death trap. That was cool how it's like dark and it lit up and there's just all these enemies down there. I always love when the music gets like subdued. Whoa. Oh my god. cool. Just what an incredible vibe. Oh, oh, what a perfect little rest spot. That's so cute. I always love that. That's so funny. And the music, oh my god, I love it. No! Oh. God damn it. Can we, will that respawn? I need to stop just slashing. Oh my god, it's permanent. Fuck. Alright, well, anyway. That was such I kind of love that you can just break it and then the music just ends. Alright, it's about 9:30. I'm gonna take probably my last break of the night. I'll probably be streaming for about another hour, but I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, I'm back. Whoops, just went dark. Let's see. I love this area. So something today that I was really excited to see. Actually, let me... Yeah, the developer of two of my favorite games ever. They're visual novels. They're called Butterfly Soup and Butterfly Soup 2. They're on itch.io. They're free, actually, though you can pay what you want. And I think they're worth every penny. They're like some of the just most heartfelt, like well-written, just hilarious too. They're super funny games I've ever played. Also just like incredible like queer representation as well. They're just really, yeah, they're just really special games. The developer though is like kickstarting their next project. I'll share a link to it in the chat. It's called The Crane Rider's Tale. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, sorry. I'm just gonna like. I just want to shout it out because. Yeah, I love their. Again, I love the Butterfly Soup games, and I just wanted to get like as much. I want it to get like all the attention it deserves. So like any chance I'm getting, I'm trying to shout it out. But yeah, I haven't kickstarted a game in a long time, but I backed that one. Because I've kind of been burned by Kickstarters in the past, but the developer's really cool, so I trust them. And they were like candid about, yeah, like it, you know, it could be delayed, but they're confident that it won't be. They're hoping to get it up by 2028, and you know there can always be setbacks, but they're confident it wouldn't be like more than like a year delay. But anyway, I can wait. You know, there's like a billion games out there, but yeah, it's kind of like a mystery. It's like a Zero Escape. Like the it's inspired by like the Zero Escape games and like Disco Elysium kind of too as well a bit. And like it's based on like Chinese folklore, and it's like this mystery like narrative game, but with a really cool art style because the creator's a really talented artist. But yeah, I wanted to shout it out, you know, because I have this platform. Obviously, I'm a very small streamer right now, but still, I think anything counts. So I've been trying to like spread the word about it because I want more people to play the developers' games. So let's see. I think Brianna Lay, I think, is her name. The main dev, at least. It's a team making the new game. So now we're in this dark place. Alrighty. And yeah, I just like, again, I just feel like indies in general, you know, just always need, or just always, I shouldn't say need, like, but, you know, I just always want to, always want like kind of their voices to be amplified, because I really do think indies are like the future of games in a lot of ways. Just they're always doing so many amazing things, and games like this just underline it. I feel like most of like my very favorite games in the last couple years I've played, they haven't been like the big budget AAA or whatever, like big studio games. Like, definitely this obviously amazing games that big studios make, but yeah, it's just been a lot of the indies I've been playing lately. They really kind of captured my heart. What the heck is this? I'm missing something. I feel like that should be a breakable wall, but it's not. It's gotta be like a glitch. Oh, it's that. Okay. I'm... Secret? I love the little secret sound. I was hitting like the spikes. I thought it was the wall making that noise. I know exactly where I am. It's so interesting. I love how this looks, like the way it transitions into Deep Nest. Yeah, I came up this way earlier. And I was like, oh, I'm like leaving. I want to like keep exploring this spider area in Deep Nest, so I went back, but I was like curious where this would lead. Yeah, and this person. Yeah, I don't know what their deal is. So if I had kept going up, I think I like got up here and I was like, oh, I'll go back. If I had just gone a little further up, I would have found this area that way. That's really cool. So many like different ways to find stuff. I don't want to go back to Deep Nest. I'll go back there eventually and with a map probably and try to look at every thing I didn't find there. I think I probably saw most of it, but it's such a maze down there, probably not all of it. Okay, that was the bench. I love that there was like another area over here. I'm always like thinking like, oh, I've probably seen most of the areas, but still finding new ones. Mantis Trader, once a member of the Mantis tribe. Now cast out and driven mad by infection. Okay. So they're traitors to the Mantis tribe. I was thinking they were like traitors to the king. And these ones are infected. The other Mantises weren't infected. About to die. I can't believe that stays broken. That's so funny. Game is just like, yeah, it's funny. It's really brutal in a lot of ways. You just like slash something or do something, and it's just like, well, you just permanently destroyed that. What did you expect? Like, and I just dream nailed that spirit earlier. I didn't expect to like absorb them or something. Like, I thought I just want to talk to them. But it's also very like whimsical and cute, and I've been saying it all along. It just really captures this like dark fairy tale vibe really well. So it looks like in the back, I think these are like the mantises, the mantis traders' little houses and stuff. Secret? No. Oh. That stream in the background. They spend their whole lives hiding or fleeing. How sad, or perhaps that is the life they choose for themselves and they enjoy it. It's a strange thought, but not impossible. There was another one I got earlier. I don't have time to look at. Well, I think I was one of the mantis. It was one of like the mantises down here. I don't know. I just noticed it doesn't. I don't think it catalogs the like the dream variants of the bosses I've been fighting. Yeah. Because I fought the Lost Kin, and then the Failed Champion, which was earlier today. I don't think they were there. Lots of spikes. Here sleeps the traitor's child. Damn. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think that's just spikes. I'll write this down. Oops. I have so many notes at this point. Alright, here sleeps the traitor's child. So it's like some kind of grave. I think. I wonder what that's all about. Oh, what are these things? More spiders. Loodle inhabits the wilds beside the Queen's gardens. Not aggressive in nature, but its wild, bouncing behavior can be dangerous. Okay. Oops. All these plants grow underground. I guess it kind of looks like some of the areas are lighter, so maybe there's like sunlight leaking in. I do think this and Green Path are a little maybe closer to the surface. Or at least Green Path is. This is a little deeper down, I think. This. So cool. Kinda looks like one of the dreamers, maybe, like its face. I wonder if that's actually like, I guess it probably is like just a giant bug. We are dying. You really would have to be a fool to be tricked by a plant. Okay, buddy. Yeah, you can just tell that was a secret. That we're dying again. Where's this gonna lead? Just gonna get hit by all those. What is this? Cool. Whoa. What the heck? Yeah, just another cool, intriguing thing. I love when I find stuff like this. They're giving me like a little preview of it. I must get over there. So it seems like it's a hint if I go around, maybe? I must find my way up there. That is the mission. Get out of my way. Seems like their energy is limitless. They were just stop to sleep or eat or love. I said this earlier in a previous stream, but I do kind of wish the Hunter's notes were a bit more like... Some of them are like this, but... more like interesting lore. Like, I want to hear, like... what, like, the place of these in the world was more, maybe? Like... oh, like, the queen used to hunt these, or something. But I feel like a lot of their notes are just kind of pointless. They're just kind of like... I don't know. Little like comedic asides. Doesn't matter much, they're just like a fun little thing that updates every now and again when you kill enough things. But as someone who just loves learning more about the world and games and stuff like that, I just wish they were a bit more substantial. If they were gonna like go to the effort to write them all. Because I feel like most of them I read and I'm just like, okay, right? Doesn't really add much, but okay. What's this all about? I'm trying to get to that cool... I haven't been in here yet. I'm trying to get to that cool thing that I saw up there. Oh, won't stop me now. Oh, sick! Oh my god, yeah! Hell yeah! Yeah, let's do it! Oh, I love it. Yes! No, don't die! Oh, that was so cool! That's so great. That's such like a good moment of like storytelling, because like, yeah, we've been meeting her and she's been like, oh, I'm so scared, or I'm so tired, or I can't go on. And then eventually she was like, all right, I gotta step it up. You've inspired me. Like, next time you see me, it's gonna be different. And then I saw her earlier, and she was like, you know, I'm, you know, like the mantises are up ahead, and like, just kind of like foreshadowing them. Yeah, that's great. I love that a lot. It's so cool. And I was thinking, like, maybe, I wonder if they're going to be like a boss earlier, because they said, like, next time I'll be a different me. But, yeah, that's so cool. But this is even better than that. Shit, I have no idea where I want to go now. I want to get back there. Oops. I just noticed the little... Yeah, the things in the background. Well, I noticed them earlier, but those might, like the spikes. That's probably from like the Mantis tribe. They, that might clue you into like where their, little bases are or something. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, shit. Whoops. Let's do a cloth. So great. Hell yeah. Oh, cool. So cool. Oh, jeez. How the heck do you avoid that? Heal. What? Oh, must do more than one damage. Hey, Gian. Welcome in. It's great to see you. Yeah, unfortunately my internet went down about like 20 minutes ago, so yeah, that's a first. So I'll have to figure out, I don't know what that's gonna like do to the VOD, but otherwise things have been going okay. I love this area so much. I was really hoping this would be like a full area with this aesthetic. And it is. Let's see. But I'm glad you're confirming that the stream is back on, obviously. But let's see. Is this where I was going? Yeah. And I did defeat the failed champion earlier. It took like an hour, like the first hour of stream. My strategy of baiting it to the left and right just kind of suddenly stopped working. I don't really know why. And then I just kind of zoned in and I was like, all right, I got to be more like aggressive with it. And yeah, I just went full gamer mode and did it. So yeah. Yeah, I was like, I just gotta lock in and stop talking and just full focus. And I've pretty much just been like upgrading stuff. I went on like upgraded to the coiled nail now. It's like the 4th level. And then came here. Oops. And this boss I'm on is amazing. I love this. Cloth is fighting with me. Oh, sorry to hear that. How did you get back in? Did you have to like break through a window or something? Yeah, I love it. I was saying it. I was saying it right before you came in, but I just love how the narrative progression. Like you meet her and she's like, they're always so timid. I'm saying she. I don't really know though. They're always so timid. And they were saying like, oh, I got to step it up and be, you know, you've inspired me to be more courageous. And like now we're like seeing that play out. So there's been like a really nice little, there's been like a little like character development. It's really fun. doing so bad. Oh. Damn, yeah. You dashed, obviously you dashed through them, okay. I was like, I don't know how to avoid that, and I just, momentarily forgetting. It's because a boss has not taken advantage of this attack in this way, it's not been, like, mandatory so far, so that's what was throwing me off. But you needed to go through one of those... You need to pass through one of those dark barriers to even get to that boss, so that's why they're able to design it to be mandatory. Shit. Your housemate was home, so okay, alright. You're doing this weird route to go through the backyard, and then opening up the garage from the front. Okay. Until it gets fixed, yeah. Damn. Is that like a barrier? It's like a window. Suspicious. Curious what the deal with that is. I feel like you're living in like a Resident Evil mansion or something. You need to go to like this roundabout way to get around like a locked door, but you can only open from one side, and like that's like totally like that's actually a thing in like the Resident Evil remake. I don't know how familiar you are with Resident Evil. I don't know if we ever really talked about it, but that's what it makes me think of. Shit. You need to find like the sword key. You need to do like a puzzle to find the right key. Oh, you played all of them? Okay. Yeah. I still am pretty behind. I still have a lot I haven't played, but I'm still quite fond of the series, especially the classic ones. But even those I need to play more of. I played Resident Evil, the original PS1. I played that, like, I played the Jill route of the original, and then I played the Leon, like the first Leon scenario of 2. And yeah, I want to get back to that. I want to play them later this year, probably around like spooky time. And then I want to play 3 as well. But I grew up like watching my brother play them, so I have a lot of nostalgia for them through that. But I still need to like play. That was the first time I like sat down and played those 2 myself. But I have played the Resident Evil 1 remake. I played that years ago and absolutely love it. And I played 4. I played Code Veronica, which was actually technically my first one. Believe it or not, it's kind of a weird one, but as your first anyway. And then I played 0. And I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, still got a lot I need to play. And then I'll want to play like the 2 remake and stuff eventually as well. After I fully play the original. But I love the classic style with the fixed cameras and everything. I just adore it. Like the way, especially in like Resident Evil 1, just the way the mansion's designed, and you need to like memorize like the best paths to get through it and like strategically choose which enemies to kill. I think that game is like brilliantly designed, honestly, especially for its time, like that they just kind of like came up with all that. I know there are some like older games it's kind of like inspired by, like Sweet Home, but I still just think it's so impressive. And it holds up too, even the original. I still had a really great time playing it. Damn. That's like your first Zelda being Phantom Hourglass. Yeah, it is. It totally is like that. I'm guessing that's not like too uncommon though, because a lot of people, if you like grew up with a DS, if that was your like your console, as like a kid or whatever, then I could definitely see that. I think like any of them really, you know, it's whatever you had access to first. At least it wasn't Spirit Tracks. That's all I can say. It's like gimmicky, but I've always really, I think all the ways that Phantom Hourglass uses the DS hardware are like really cute. Obviously there's like the infamous puzzle in the game that everyone knows, which I won't even say in case anyone's watching. I don't want to spoil it necessarily, but there's a really, really cute, clever puzzle like halfway through the game, and then involving a map. But then there's the moment when you like discover an island and you like have to draw like your own map of it. I love that stuff. Okay. Belonging to a tribe or not belonging, I don't really understand what the difference is or how it works. I have no tribe of my own. Wait. Thank you, Claw. Such a contrast to go back to this peaceful area. Something I appreciate about this area is I always kind of like appreciate in a game when... So like we had Green Path, but I like that that wasn't just like the forest area. Like, and you're never gonna see another environment like a forest in the game again. I always like when the game isn't afraid to have like, you know, another similar theming but in like a different way. And it also just makes the world feel a bit more believable and organic. Like this world doesn't feel so much like it's just the different jarring themed zones. You know, like it kind of has that, but I do feel like, and a lot of the art direction, a lot of it, it feels like it works together, and you know, there's video gaming aspects of it, but I still can like suspend my disbelief and buy it as like this cool underground bug kingdom, because it makes sense there would be like, you know, maybe like another, I mean, I don't know if it actually makes real world sense there'd be all this vegetation growing underground, but maybe there's it's like water pouring in, but sunlight seeping in through cracks or something, I don't know. But yeah, like it you know, we already saw Green Path. It makes sense there'd be other areas that have like a lot of vegetation and stuff potentially, so it's cool. Yeah, they can. Again, I'm not like I'm not a botany expert. I just don't know if they can like look like this, right? Like be like really green and stuff. And like to this extent. But correct me if I'm wrong, because it's actually really interesting. I'd be curious to know. Like I don't know if like there could be like a full forest in like a cave, right? But nope. What? It must have not been charged. I gotta went right into it. Right into it. It'd certainly be cool though. I would love to like go in a big cavern and find like a secret forest. I read have you ever read Journey to the Center of the Earth? Gian? I read that for my book club recently. And I really enjoyed it. I guess I was kind of hoping for a bit more from it. I think I kind of hyped it up in my head because I'd never read it before, but like the classic Jules Verne novel. But it's still like inspired a lot of things, and it's just like a concept I love so much, like secret like underground world and stuff. Heal. Yeah, expectations can often be rough with anything, but yeah, I still appreciate it. Appreciated that book. Sometimes when something is like that, though, it has such a reputation, and there's been so many different adaptations, it can kind of like grow beyond that. Like the popular imagery from the book can take on a life of its own, so to speak. So it gives you like a false impression of what the book actually was. Did I go the wrong way? What happened? I really need to try to heal. Don't hit me. Please heal. Damn. This is one of those times where it's like this fight isn't hard, right? Like it's not that hard. I'm just like distracted, I guess. Like this is so much easier than the failed champion thing I did earlier. Maybe that's like why I'm just kind of like not focusing enough, because I'm like, oh, it's fine, I'll get through it. It's a weird thing with games. It's like when something is like really difficult, I tend to like lock in more, but when it's just kind of like mildly challenging, but I know it's not too grueling, it can trip me up, I guess. Just defeated silence. Still wish there wasn't a walk back to the boss, but I don't really mind it so much here because I just enjoy this environment so much in the music. And I like these little platforming sections. But yeah, it is just like one thing. Just like what I wish like they do with the Dream variants, I kind of wish they just checkpointed you. If you die at a boss, they just checkpoint you at the boss room. Because I always just want to jump back in. Like how the Mantis was like about to wind up their attack and then they just come down. You just like can't play it safe in this game. The bosses are just too tanky. And I have like the level 4 nail too. Like you can, it just takes forever to kill them. But I think that's kind of interesting. I don't know. I'll have to think about it more. It's like the game punishes careful play in a way by making the bosses take really long. So it encourages you to kind of like get better at it and get in there and learn how to dodge them effectively and everything. And that's kind of what happened with the boss earlier, the failed champion, so... Because I'm typically not a fan of tanky enemies in games, but this is kind of different. I don't know, there's something interesting about it. I do have to stop. I just realized it's 10:30, but I want to try to do this. I'm gonna have to pick it up tomorrow, though. What's tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow I'll be streaming. Give it at least one more attempt. think I'm done for the night. I can feel I'm getting a little impatient. I do wish something about this game too. I guess I'm a little mixed on. Sometimes I wish it didn't have touch damage, right? Like when you just touch the boss, it hurts you. I feel like half the time I'm taking damage, it's because of that. And I don't know what it is. Like sometimes I just feel like the hitbox just... This could be off the mark, but it could just be because I'm just getting cranky because I'm losing, right? I'm mindful of that, but I just feel like sometimes with some of the bosses, the hitbox feels a little wider than it should be, maybe. But I think it's because all the characters are like, they're all like lanky and they're bugs and they're all like weird shapes. So they kind of had like accommodate for that. I don't know, but yeah, it just always feels like it's like an oh come on feeling when like when it like lunges at me and like swipes me with its scythe. I'm like, okay, yeah, like that would damage me, like that feels right. But when like my leg just like grazes its side and I still get the big impact with the damage, it's like, ugh. Like that wouldn't actually hurt the character, you know? And like some action games don't have touch damage, you know, some of them do design it where it's just the attacks that hurt you, but that's like a huge, I would have to really think about it because that would change the whole balancing. Like regular enemies not doing touch damage, it would maybe disincentivize combat more, though they still give you money. It would tone down the difficulty a lot potentially. Same with the bosses themselves. I don't know. I'd have to think about it more. It's something that the more and more bosses I do, I'm just realizing like so many times they take damage is just because like I'm trying to do like the downward swipe above them, but it's like I didn't quite time it right, and I just kind of like grazed their side or something. I don't know. I just feel like I need to like consciously like really be far away from them at all times. But yeah, it's just some thoughts. And having some deal touch and some not would feel worse. I do agree with that. Yeah, that's not what I would want. Yeah, because then it's just inconsistent, and that's really not good. Yeah, that just like would make things confusing and stuff. And even if you did like the bosses don't do touch and the enemies do, like that could be a way to do it, but again, then it's inconsistent again, so it's still not really great. I don't know. I don't know. You gotta just like really get the dodging down, right? The game is like very much about that with these bosses because they give you like very little breathing room oftentimes. But yeah, anyway, I think we are at a bench, right? Yep. So I'm gonna call it here. So yeah, I'm glad I beat the champion, failed champion earlier. I was a little worried I was just gonna be stuck there. I mean, I could have just left, but yeah, I'm glad I was able to do it. And this area is really cool. Probably just definitely one of my favorite areas aesthetically so far. But yeah, when I pick it up next time, I'll just be fresh with the game, and I think that'll go better with this boss. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, Gion. It's good to see you. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. EST. And yeah, have a great time zone. And I hope you get your door fixed as well, Gion. All right, thanks for hanging out. Take care.